It's a raid! It's a raid! It's a raid!
Hey guys, what's going on? Excalibur here, and we are back. Designers Challenge June Stream 1. Today we're going to check out all of the salvage vessels that you guys built for June. What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. KS Berg, we got Commander, we got Matt CZ, and Ravenhawk coming in with a party of 6. Appreciate that raid, man. We got Dadrick, Garriman, Fred coming in with a party of 3. What's up, Fred? We got Berg, Clutch, Treadmore, Ice Wolf, and Taste Day. Hope everybody's doing good. Get into it, man. I'm excited about today because there's nothing I dislike more in this game than salvaging. And if you guys uncovered something that makes salvaging better, then let's go. I'm excited for it. All right, so let's get started. We got, oh. No, I forgot. Will it be a one-stream challenge, though? No, I doubt it. It hasn't been a one-stream challenge in years, so I doubt it, but... Yeah, no, because I don't like to rush through these, so... But we'll see. I mean, if it's a lot of small stuff, then I guess that's a possibility. But I'm not pushing for that, so we'll see. Hey, Stooky, what's going on, Berg? In stream, we'll just do one a stream. Let's go. We're also going to talk about what we're doing in July, which I don't know yet. I have no idea. If you guys have ideas that's better than the one I'm thinking of, let me know. Let me know in channel here. But let's go. We got Ice Wolf in with the IWX cutter. Wow. Alright, so Ice Wolfen prefers SV salvage with the industrial multi-tools that are available in Reforged Eden. So, very, very little guy with, it's got 6 though, which is the max for the Anvil server. And honestly though, I kind of wish that was more personal preference. I know I've like talked about this, but... Alright, it's got a harvest of 8391. So, I do like SV salvage. I mean, at least it's involved. That's what makes it great. You can kind of... You know, you're actually doing something, right? I don't know what that's about. Alright, oh, that's just me. That's my keyboard. Yeah, very compact. I guess I should like spawn something to salvage. Let's do that. We can at least like just show that it does a little salvage. Does a little salvageness. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh god, no! I should have done that. No, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh no, no!
On an old school build here. Hey, what's up, Jay? 007S. What? Yeah, actually, it doesn't have to be a base, does it? Yeah, we'll just spawn a big freaking CV. How about that? I'll spawn in the Xiphos that I've been working on tirelessly. Salvage that thing. Yeah, still working on it, guys. Haven't done the outer part of it or anything yet, but I've done a lot inside. Kind of changed that a little bit. Got these in here. I played around with the glass. I didn't really like the other ones that I had going. I still don't love it, though. I still don't love this reactor core thing. It's kind of annoying. So it made me stop last night because I just looked at it and hated it. So I gotta make it look better. I don't like it. I was able to fit a bunch of fuel, but then I don't like this step either. I don't know. There's a lot I don't like about it. It is a little frustrating, but yeah, it's pretty much done. We'll get this thing in. We did a lot of testing yesterday, so I'll have something to go fight stuff with Jay. With his big fancy CV. Be good. That's just me crazy. I'm an emotional builder, man. If I see something that I don't like, it just takes me completely out of it. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. It's got 80. It moves really well, and we're on planet too. This isn't even orbit, so. Oh, but when it runs out of fuel, boys, that thing fall. All right. Yeah, it's good. Very, very simple. Very, very easy to use, and it gets the job done. So, as a kind of a preface to today's stream and why we went with the salvage vessels this month is back in the day before weights and volumes, you had salvage HVs, right? And I had CV HV. I had come out with the original, this guy, one of my first builds ever. And it was the first functional thing I really built, and it worked really well because there was no weights and volumes. So you could park this thing on the edge of a POI, and you have this, you got these two, you got this, and you can cycle between them. There was no weights and volumes again, so you don't have to worry about, the thing being weighed down or anything. You had passenger seats. All this was old blocks, so it looked a lot better back then. And then you just had a bunch of harvest boxes. We don't even have these containers anymore, but you had harvest boxes, and you could literally fill all of this space with just stacks of materials. This is all you ever needed to salvage. And when weights and volumes came, all of a sudden this starts to get weighed down, and the multi-tool turret doesn't really make sense on an HV. And because of that, the second challenge we ever did was salvage HVs. And I built this monstrosity to try to overcome that. And I never used it. I actually never used this before in my life, but I built it, and it was really ridiculous. And yeah, I don't know what that's for. I don't know why there's drills on the ass of this thing. But it's got 2 multi-tool turrets, it's got harvest, it's got bi-directional piloting and all kinds of ridiculousness, but yeah, I don't know. It was a thing back then. It's got it had 432,000 cargo systems, but it's a little more because of that. And I was just looking for a way to do the salvaging and it still kind of worked, but this is ridiculous, So HV salvaging is kind of ridiculous now because of weights and volumes. I mean, if you build something that's really big, and maybe we'll see some of that today, and I just want my mind changed because right now I'm really sour on salvaging. So we'll see. But yeah, this is definitely an effective salvaging technique with the SV. I definitely use my gimlet as my main salvager as well. I enjoy it a little more than doing the CV salvaging, but we'll see. So that is the first one on. That's kind of what we're looking for today. It's an alternative. So our next builder is Berg. We've got the salvage APC. Yeah. Oh no, it's a lot of it is a lot of CPU. Yeah, and listen, there's techniques to do it. I mean, I still use my new salvage pup, but All right, so we got kind of a big hovercraft situation here. It looks like a hovercraft, which is really cool. Got some spaced armor there. That looks cool. Very tanky tank looking. Got teeth, so you know it's good. Got even got some pew-pews too here. Some laser pew-pews. It's got some Gatling pew-pews. Got some laser turrets, and I mean this is a full-on tank here. Rockets and oh, look at that! Hey!
Oh, radar! It's got radar!
Yeah.
Radar! Oh, radar love.
Coming here, you got passenger seats, med, all that good stuff. Okay, so you've got an aura wood of 32k for harvest. You've got a hamster box. That's all. That's all I see now when I see this box is hamster box. Shield constructor. Yeah, exactly. Lots of RCS and stuff here. And then we've got a ammo of 16. And then it looks like we've got some interior piloting. Let's see here. So we got multi-turrets here. That's to toggle the rear entrance. Okay, nice. When you get in the cockpit, it opens that up. That's cool. And then where are the actual multi? Okay, so it's on the top. So what is this for? What is this? What are you salvaging with this? That's where I want to understand the actual strategy here, right? So you know, if you're salvaging this CV, that makes sense, right? You know, we get into harvest. Got the single. Most POI. So you can definitely do like the surface of the POI. And you could probably angle a little bit and get a little bit here, but you're definitely not getting to like the Xeno stuff and the stuff at the bottom, you know? Because it just has the one multi-turret. I mean, you could probably do some angling if you wanted to, I guess. You could try to like get like an interesting angle like that, but it's hard to do that and then go into the mode. It's doable, but it's, you know, it's situational. If there's something there that you're able to do that. Otherwise, I mean, it does have a lot of power, so that's a benefit. So it could possibly get into some interesting angles. But as far as salvaging goes, I'm seeing definitely the movement of the cargo from the salvage, but the actual function of salvage, I'm not seeing that this could salvage something completely, right? So, but definitely surface stuff like this, like if I was to go up and get, like I could probably salvage this whole thing here. So this makes sense, but underground stuff, probably not so much. So I guess racks, or if you're just trying to get like the tops of the POIs and stuff, you could do that. On a ground POI. Yeah, we get the idea though. We get the idea. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and demonstrate them all, but I just you know, we know. We know what will work for what and what won't work. What won't work for you know, certain things. Like, that's why, you know, some vertical harvesters are always good, so that you can at least, like this is long, right? So if you were able to park halfway over the ledge, and then if you had vertical turrets that could aim down, then you can definitely get the whole POI. Solo, it's annoying because you got to constantly move it. But, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I see this as more of a surface salvager. Definitely, probably not a POI salvager. But yeah. Very cool though. Lots of power, good amount of cargo, and it's got all the amenities. I mean, you could take this and it'll serve you to actually take down the POI, go on foot. You've got a clone, you've got med, you got all the things you need. So it's a good little all-arounder. But as far as a dedicated salvager, I wouldn't necessarily call this a dedicated salvager at the end of the day. But very cool, Bird. This is the Salvage APC. And guys, this month was a very technical challenge. So if I'm a tad bit more critical of the function of them, it's just because that's the very specific purpose of this month, was to try to find innovative ways to salvage. So that's what we're looking for here. So good job. I really like the look of it too, with the spaced armor and stuff. It's really good. Thanks, Bird. Our next build is by Movado, and this is the Cloacina. Yo. Oh well. Oh well now. All right, this is I gotta look. Yeah, it's an SV. It's got an obscene amount of fixed industrial multi-tools, 15 to be total. I like it. This is what I want. Like, this is what I want, dude. Like, yes, I need this. I need this in server, please. Darkest, before you go, raise the multi-tool turret limit to 15, please. I got stuff to do. And guys, the challenge did not indicate that it has to be Anvil server compatible or anything. So I more want to see what you guys think is necessary for a salvage. If it's 15 of these, then cool. So he's using these harvest boxes, which I would be a little concerned, I guess. Probably not too concerned, but I would be a little concerned about weight distribution, because when they're individual boxes, all that weight's going in one box, and it's probably going to change your center of mass. But I could be wrong. Could be just fine. Yo. Yeah. Overkill. Let's go. Hold on. Yeah, that's nice. It is hard to see what you're salvaging, I will say that, because you're so high up above the lasers. But it's not game breaking or anything. It's just a little, I'd probably go third person mainly. I'm also not really seeing any weight distribution issues, so because there's so much thrust, it's probably balancing it just fine. Let's see when that is a real issue. Yeah, I think, honestly, too, I think if we had that off, I mean, a lot of people would be building these bigger SVs, which would be really cool. That's a win. So this has got all these, it's got 2 controllers, too? Jesus. Okay. So it's got 2 32,000 cargo controllers, and it's got these extra boxes. I really wish you could say the order at which you want to salvage these. I don't even see where the stuff is. I just salvaged a bunch of stuff, right? Okay, here we go. Large harvest container. Oh. Yeah, so I'll put it in one. So this thing's got 64k cargo controller cargo, and then it's got 6 of these 8, so it's another 48,000. So it's over 100,000. It's like 108,000 cargo. CPU is Core 9. It's a Core 9. That's awesome. Boy, oh boy. I needs the limits off for the multi-tool turrets, please. Not the turrets, the fixed tool. I hate saying that. The fixed industrial multi-tools. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? It looks cool. I like the industrial aspect of it. It's solid, man. Solid deal. I'd say the only hang up I had would be not being able to see in first person very well. But, you know, based on how it's set up, it'd be hard to do that. You'd have to have the cockpit in the center and it'd be a whole different thing, so I get it. But very functional and very useful, definitely. That is by Movado, and that is the Cloacina. Boxes are for, well, they're functional, so I wouldn't say they're all for RP. They're definitely adding a bunch of cargo capability here. Very cool, very cool. Alright, we have our next build, which is by Drama Proof, and this is the BHZ Kingdom Galaxy. Alright, looks like we got a capital vessel here. Lots of turrets. Has a multi-tool turret on the bottom. A port bow cargo. Okay, so it's got two 320k cargo controllers. It's got an obscene amount of other cargo here. Hold on. So 1, 2. So I'm assuming these are all cargo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roughly 400. 24, 240,000 cargo, including the way more than that. 2.1 million cargo, I think. Plus the yeah, it's a lot. Okay, so let's see, I like the industrial look, definitely. Yeah, lots of nice detailing. You got interior access, so you can add stuff if needed. Inside here, you got everything kind of out, which is cool. I really like the look of it. It's got all the stuff kind of in trussing. It's got a warp drive. Interesting. So it's got a constructor and a deconstructor on both sides, as well as some boxes and tons of cargo. Offline protection. Got a gravity generator. I don't know why though. It doesn't seem like you can walk through it or anything. Guess maybe just for a little cockpit area. Okay, so it looks like it's got some place to move here. Let's see. How do you actually get in? Oh, here. Got a full medical suite. I don't get it. Oh, I get it. Okay. I got confused there. Alright. This takes you up to where you could have something landed here, like an SV. Okay, cool. I understand. We won't do that. And then you got the cockpit. So, let's see. You got the cockpit here. You got some limited visibility in first person. But it doesn't really matter because it's basically all about the multi-tool turret. And this is the most annoying part of it, is having to go to harvest, having to go to, you know, you got your dorsal and your ventral multi-turrets, and you're able to kind of salvage and everything. Yeah, you can't use it on planet, but which sucks too. I want that turned off too. I have a, you know, and my admin team, I bring this up repeatedly, randomly, but I really want CV multi-tool turrets to work on planet. I don't see why not. The only adverse argument I've heard about that is like, oh, people won't use SVs anymore, and that doesn't bother me in the slightest. We're talking about salvaging, right? Like, it doesn't, I don't, you know, if people don't use the multi-fix tools, that doesn't affect my game in any way. It doesn't affect anybody's game. Salvaging sucks. I'll salvage one POI a season, and then I never want to do it again. Absolutely never want to do it again. And it's ridiculous because there's thousands and hundreds of thousands of POIs, millions of POIs in the galaxy. And nobody's really going on these planets. You guys are going from star to star. You're killing OPVs. You're maybe doing space station stuff. Maybe you're going on planet doing some limited stuff. But you're really not. You're really not. You're not going on these planets and wiping out POIs to where it would be OP for somebody to use a CV and salvage it. I don't see the problem. You know what I mean? Like, if you take the POI, if you go in there with all your meds and your guns and your ammo, and you're able to hit that POI and take it out, you deserve to be able to salvage that shit with whatever the hell you want. It's like, we need it, dude. It's so annoying. It's just, there's so many POIs in the universe. I don't see the problem. Because it is just, it sucks, dude. You do it once with an HV or an SV, and it's just trash, and you never want to do it again. I don't even finish it. I can't even finish a POI anymore. It's horrific. So my vote is to have them turned on. It would be amazing. So, but I'm just one of the admins, so my vote is just one. And I think there's a couple others. I'm starting to sway some votes a little bit, so we'll see. No promises, but I really want to, because yeah, I want salvage to be fixed, because I would love to salvage. I'd love for it to be a part of my playthrough, because you could build a lot of cool stuff to do it. So yeah, very cool. But it definitely feels like this has a lot of thrust. It could handle a lot of cargo. Yeah, I don't know if it could handle all the cargo. So the other thing with CV salvaging is you can get full blocks. And when you're dealing with full blocks, even with the 2 deconstructors, you're going to have a pileup of thousands of blocks, be it combat steel or whatever. It's going to weigh you down pretty considerably. So, but we're talking about a CV, so it's orbital only. So what am I even talking about? Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I will say that this does, while it is a CV and it's, you know, it's got 2 multi-tool turrets, it is actually centered around that function. So it's not like I see a bunch of combat elements to this, so it does feel like a dedicated salvager. So yeah, very good job. That is by Drama Proof, and that is the BHZ Kingdom Galaxy RE. Auto salvaging turrets would be epic too, but I don't think that's possible. I would love that, but yeah, I don't think that's possible. But I don't mind. I don't mind sitting there with the thing. Like, I guess the other big problem about salvaging with the drill turret or the multi-tool turret is you can't see anything. So you got your HUD, you got your fuel, you got your power, you got all these things, right? But as soon as you go into here, you don't have anything. You've got a range for some reason. I've never used that. You've got your personal stuff, but the ship is gone to you now. And if you're a solo player, if I start using this thing, is my generator going to explode? I'd never know, because I don't know if I have enough power. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's anything coming near me. I have no indication of threats around me. And when you're in orbit, like, you know, if a dreadnought's going to sneak up on you, like, how would you ever know? Until you start getting shot at. And then usually it's too late. Usually it's like, oh crap, I gotta go, and then you're out of there. So there's a lot of problems interface wise with salvaging. A lot of things that weren't really thought of. So we will bring them up again throughout the stream. But good job, Drama Proof. Again, that is the BHC Kingdom Galaxy art. I did show the harvest capacity there, Garmin, but I'll show it again. It's got 2 full harvest systems, and then it's got 6 400k cargo systems. So 2.4 million 3 million. It's got 3 million cargo. There you go. All right, our next build is by SRI Reaper, and this is the Wreckage Ripper. Ah, we got another SV. I like it. I like it. It's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got 12 fixed multi-tool drills, multi-tools, industrial multi-tools. What the hell is the actual name here? Industrial multi-tool. Okay. Got 12 industrial multi-tools. Got a ton of thrust. Access on the bottom to get in. It's got a couple 15s for some drone defense. Did I mention thrust? It's got a lot of thrust. Okay, it does have internals, so we'll go in. So it's got this ramp here. And it looks like it's kind of a hop up here. This guy. Oh, right, because you don't have those cool boarding ramps on SVs. We need those. Why not? Why not? Why can't we have those on SVs, guys? Come on. It's got a shield with capacitors and chargers and such. 3460 shield. It's got med station. There we go. 32k harvest controller, 2875 ammo controller, some light cargo. It does have the ability to see, which is cool. Yeah, this is pretty nice with this many, right? I mean, it still sucks, but... I don't know, the thing is, it's kind of monotonous, right? And when you give... When like, what would be a comparable thing? So like in Star Citizen, when you mine, right? It's a whole mini game. Like you have to try to keep things at a certain level without over spiking and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff to do when you're mining. There's a lot of things you got to think about. With salvaging, you end up falling asleep. I wouldn't be surprised if 80% of the people that salvage in this game end up dozing off at some point in their salvage operations. It's just a thing. Like you can't help it. It's literally like if you have insomnia, this is the way to fall asleep. And so it'd be nice if there was something to do, something to look at while you're salvaging, some kind of thing to have to keep going. It's just there's nothing to do. You're just sitting there with your finger on the mouse and you're just droning out, you know? So God, if there was just something that you had to worry about, it'd be nice, you know? Yeah, even watch stream. Exactly, right? Like, I get... Oh, anytime I do it, I regret it, like, 10 minutes in. And then I'm like, well, I gotta do the whole thing, but then I don't want to do it, then I'll usually make up some excuse or something. It's horrific, dude. Like, no short of just unplugging my computer Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Oh, something happened to my computer. I can't do it. It's horrible. I feel like I've done that before. I don't know. It's horrible, dude. But this is an amazing little build. It's got, Did we see what it was? Ripper. Yeah, we already did. So 132k, which is plenty. That's good. Because, you know, chances are you're going to have your CV close enough. And you'll be able to move it over and stuff. But, yeah, I like it. It's got everything you need in here. Very good. That is by SRI Reaper, and that is the Wreckage Ripper. Hey, Script, what's up, man? After 6, it seems to be redundant and really doesn't get any Really? I found that to be faster than 6. Let's test that. I'll test it with mine, so we're not. Oh. I don't really have one that's saved that I can. I'll just throw some on here. I don't have the one in the workshop or in the server that's all pimped out. The one I got in the server is like epic. Oh, this is stock, guys, so it doesn't have all the thrust. Bear with me here. So I guess it's about like surface. So like these are all right next to each other. So if they were spread out a little more, it'd probably be better. But it's near instant, but it's not fully instant. Yeah, distribution definitely. So I mean, literally having 15 that's like a bigger spread, definitely doable. Oh boy, bring me the really big knife. It's on the counter. Alright guys, I gotta open a can here. Give me a second. I think we did this last month and I didn't have a can opener, and shock horror, I forgot to buy one again. Alright, while we're doing that, let's move on to Lithoboli. This is the micro multi-module. Huh?
Welcome to XBC.
No. But just do the same thing you would and just press bake and change the time to like 40 minutes. Coat it with some olive oil, like brush olive oil on it, and then poke the holes in it. Just click bake, and then there'll be a time, press time, and then dial it to 40. Yeah. Alright guys, alright. Twice distracted. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Lithoboli. This is the first time submission. This is the micro. Oh, underscore. Got it. Oh wow. Wait, what? What am I looking at? This is a CB. Oh wow, this is a CB. Hey, Stuber coming in with a 52-month resub. What's up, man? It's hot, guys, so I'm wearing the tank. No apologies. It is freaking hot here. I can't do it, so forgive me. Sorry. Excuse my farmer's tan. It is what it is. Yeah, this is awesome. So you got a multi-tool turret. You got a quick little in and out here. 227,875 cargo. I mean, this can go anywhere. I don't see docking. Where does it dock? Oh, on the back. Nice. Yeah, so it's got a nice little side dock. And that's it. Like, what's cool too is the cockpit is the same point of view as the actual. Oh, I like this too. The tool is right at the top, so it's the very first thing you see, and then as soon as you go out, like let's say I'm in this first person, right? I go in here, and I exit, and I can adjust, you know, and then I actually see the turret angle right there, right? Do that. Just, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Well thought out here. Very, very simplistic. Has thrust in all directions. Great for orbital mining. And you can have a couple of these on a CB, and, you know, however many people you got playing, I mean, you could really go to town in this thing. That's great. And it's like, you know, so it kind of gives you the best of both. Like, it kind of acts like an SV. Because it's really small and stuff, and you're able to kind of move around. Multiple people can use them, and then, you know, even if you had like a team of 2 in here, that'd be even a little better. But not a big deal. Good though. You could add another seat in there if you wanted to. Very cool. Very good function. Very good function. Great first time submission by Lithoboli. That is the micro multi module. Alright, our next build is by Ravenhawk, and this is the RHI Discoverer. One that discovers. He is a discoverer. A discoverer! Hey. Alright, so this is 6 industrial multi-tools. We got 2 Gatlings. We've got a harvest box of 16.5. Yeah, high function here. Got a drone defense. It does have a shield. Yeah. This is a good cockpit too, because it has a lot of visibility. I guess, okay, let me not say a lot of visibility, but it has a lot of like RP visibility. I don't know. I like it. I like the look of it. I like the consoles and everything. It's the newest of the cockpits, but it's got a little bit of a newer, cleaner look to it. It's the only one that has that bottom part though, which I like, so that's cool. You can see up, you can see down. Tracking, yeah, super easy, man. Like, that's great. It's got all the basics in here. It's very nice. Good job. High function. Plenty of thrusts. Yeah, solid. Solid by Ravenhawk. That is the RHI Discoverer. 16's a good amount of cargo. Can't beat it, man. Good stuff. Drink coffee. I don't have coffee, sadly. I gotta start getting into cold brew. I have not seen any good Designers Challenge ideas yet. Nobody's got any good ideas. Let me know in the chat. Alright, our next build is by the Script HD. And this is the Reclaimer. Ooh. This is based off of the Reclaimer in Star Citizen, which is the biggest salvager you can get in Star Citizen presently. Jeez. Massive. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. It's like a fake little salvage drone thingy, just like in Star Citizen. You got this salvage drones that you can deploy. Lots of really cool like rotor simulation stuff. Very cool. So fixed spacing here for two vertical multi-tools. We've got 2 on each side here. We've got fixed weapon spots here. Got an asymmetrical cockpit on this side. Probably took him 20 minutes. We've got some weapon. Yeah, you could definitely put like a artillery cannon there after the fact, as well as up here. Oh wow. Got a little forklift here, look at that. We got a little forklift. Got some cargo stuff here, very cool. That's the actual salvage drone here, yeah, that's cool. Some great RP. Wow. So the Reclaimer has elevators too. Cool little like box mover, move it down there and fill it up or whatever. That's cool. Yeah, nice little industrial area here. Advanced constructors. Up to the second floor. You've got the kind of the mezzanine view here of the salvage craft. You've got 2 decons. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, okay. I'm an idiot. It doesn't deploy a salvage drone. You literally put ships in there and salvage them. That's what he's simulating here. Okay, I got you. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, that's great. I like that. Very cool. Ooh, everything's labeled fancy. So we got 3 cargo systems of obscene volume. We've got a 320k ammo. We've got 4 harvest controllers. And we've got 2 decon controllers. And then we've got an input and output of 640 for the constructors. That is a lot of freaking cargo. An obscene amount of cargo. That's epic. That's a lot. Worthy hype here. I'm not gonna open that. Ugh, yeah. See, I knew that was. Once I saw the tiles on the side, it was disgusting. Damn it, script. So subtle, but just so effective. God, they all say that. Yes. We're birthing. Galley area, I guess. Due to high demand on our special drink, Moist Chamber. See, the horrible thing about it is it's literally a triple entendre. And that's what's so cringy about it. It's a triple entendre, and it's only a triple entendre in this community. You know, it's a drink name, Moist Chambers. I could get that, right? You know, but then it could also mean, you know, like you know what I mean, like female anatomy wise, or you know, literally he's referencing clone chambers and Moist, which both trigger me. So it's a triple entendre. I hate it, but I respect it. All right. Enya Wolflada, Hophead Bomb, Bush Diver, Crazy Deluxe, Chilled Brit, Crashing Garriman, Good Wolf Special, Pineapple Pizza Sucks, Veteran, Bugo's Delight, Donk's Honk, Hollinger's Cheese, and Klutz's Green. Damn. Good job, sir. Ending pad. LCD works great. Salvage turret. Oh, this is great. I like this. God, I wish that you were like you still have, like, it sucks you still have to go in here and do this, you know what I mean? But at least you can, like, this is great. So I know I'm in C3, so I go to this, and it's this access. So that's great. Well organized there. You know, salvage turret 1 and 2, and so, you know, you get like a 5-man team. That's awesome. Yeah, well thought out there. That's good. Good team salvage there. Tactical garden. Wow, the OCD's that bad? Is it that bad, script? It's just that bad, isn't it? I get you. I got you. I probably would do the same thing. I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if I would do that, to be honest. Yeah, that's a lot. You're doing a lot there. Okay, let's see. Where's the actual bridge here? This thing is huge. Oh, down the elevator. Oh, right. Yeah. It's an asymmetrical kind. Access to the warp drive. Industrial area here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, tractor beams would be awesome. And they literally said they were gonna do it. That's the part that hurts. That is the part that's just devastating. Yeah, so I mean, obviously you can solo with this as well, but it would be a lot better if you had other people. But like, if I was gonna solo, I'd probably focus on this turret and be able to kind of move with seeing it at the same time. So it's cool that there's one multi-tool turret that the pilot can see, in case he wants to also salvage. Say there's only 2 of you or something. It's just, the more you can get on that, the better. But you do have the other ones pretty much right there, so pretty good. Solid, man. Solid. Button. Yeah, very good, man. Really, really cool build. Yeah. And the fact that it's the actual reclaimer. Not a small undertaking. It is a big ship. Very big ship. Has a ton of oh, look at that. I didn't even see this. This is another SV bay here for your actual SVs. Solid, man. Good use of the elevators too. Yeah, so this is cool. This is where it's like, we're a salvage team. You know, you pay us a certain amount and we'll come and we'll salvage your kill. And, you know, we'll split it 50-50 or whatever, you know? Like, I'd love to see people in the server do that. Say, you know, anywhere within Blade Collective space, we will salvage the entire thing, and, you know, we keep 40%. Or whatever. Or you pay us a certain amount to salvage it, we'll do that. Like, that'd be cool. I feel like people would do that. Right? Like, that could be a thing. If somebody really enjoys salvaging, and somebody just really hates it, I could totally see that as a business opportunity. And this would definitely be the ship to do it in, right? Oh, very cool, man. Very cool. That is by the Script HD, and that is the Reclaimer. Guys, I gotta grab something to drink. I will be right back. Give me 3 minutes. 3-minute break, guys. But I will. Well, I don't think we're gonna get to everything today. But we're doing good. We're doing good. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. According to next month, what happened to the idea you had in one stream? Drones and bases. Yeah, that's involved. I need more time to flesh that out. That's not a challenge I want to do in the season too. Like the season's still really hopping right now. So I don't want that. That's a very involved thing that takes you out of the server, and it doesn't really help you in server. So that'd be more of an off-season thing. I've narrowed it down to 3 or 4 things. I'm not sure exactly. Have I started the restaurant already? In my head, I have 2 ideas, but I haven't landed on one specific idea yet. Script, but I am thinking about it. It's small, so it wouldn't take long to do. I just gotta have the right idea. Battle cruiser. Well, let's do this. Let's look at what we actually have here. Hold on. Oh wow, my head's just bigger in Anvil. Let's talk. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go to challenge briefs. You won't see this, but where's the challenge thing? Oh, here it is. All right. Challenge brief. All right. So we did this month was Salvage. Last month was Starter Capital Vessels. The month before was High Function Atmospheric Bases. Small Agile Fighter SVs. Star Citizen Verse, long-term long warp SVs, mid-game single player CV. Single player, what's that? That's when you play single player. Halo Verse month. So I was leaning towards Verse month being another thing. So we haven't done Homeworld, we haven't done Battlestar Galactica, we haven't done Stargate. Those are the 3 big ones that pop in my head. Yeah. Star Wars Verse. Upgradable combat CVs. So we've kind of done combat CVs fairly. I guess so. That's the other thing. I mean, every season kind of requires a newish kind of combat CV. So we did starter CVs. Maybe doing like a Core 9 combat CV wouldn't be a bad idea. Or a Core 9 combat upgradable CV. The other ideas I had was okay, we did this a while back where yeah, that'd be kind of redoing it though. Earth Above and Beyond. Full CV ore hauler. So how do you guys feel about a Core 9 combat CV that can be upgradable? But I feel like everybody's already gotten past that point. Like that's kind of something you should do. That's almost what a starter CV is anyway, right? That's not a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. But it would be nice just to have like, okay, so what about, okay, instead of that, what about it could be that still, but so maybe Yeah, dude, RG2 is so far away. And it's gonna require something completely different anyway. Favorite Lego set builds? A cool one, crazy. Alright, so in staying with the idea of combat, because I think at this point in the season, everybody's, you know, they've got money, they've got resources, they've got you know, they've got what they need, but what they want to do is like get into combat. And a lot of times, you know, like for me anyway, like combat is not it's elusive in a lot of ways. Like you don't know what you need for legacy versus drone space versus blade collective versus Xerax versus whatever, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different loadouts and just a lot of different things like that. It would be nice if we had good examples of combat CVs that could handle different types of enemies, right? I think that makes the most sense. The thing I'm worried about is seeing monstrosities. You know, I don't want to see like a... I mean, I guess... Okay, so I guess we can keep it within the parameters of Anvil server. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to be playing on the Anvil server. It just has to meet those limits, which you can look those up. Even if you're building something for vanilla, I mean, it's going to be within, you know, specific loadout limits. We can share that in the brief. But I think that'd be good. I think that'd be the most useful challenge for the moment. Core 9. I guess, yeah, I guess we could keep it Core 9, but then make it upgradable. So, but then, I don't know. I don't know if that would negate the whole point of seeing people's loadouts for specific enemies. Because I want to see that. Like, I want to see what somebody would use to fight Legacy space. I want to see what somebody would use to fight drone space. I want examples of these things. I want other people to be able to get into these ships and use them for said enemy. I think a lot of people need that. Even people that are builders, like you take Jay, for instance. You know, Jay's Jay, but if I ask them to build a ship for fighting Legacy space, I'm not sure he would know exactly what's required, right? I mean, we don't know. It's like if we don't do it ourselves, we don't have that intel. And to even get into a fight like that, you kind of have to know beforehand. So it's usually something that a lot of people avoid just because, you know, I'm not going to build something and then lose it just because I didn't know exactly what it was. Or let's say, and if I ask you guys what it is, you guys are going to give me 15 different... oh, I swear by heavy blasters, and I swear by this and that, and you gotta have 20 of these, and if you just use this, then, you know, and it's like, I don't know. So this would be cool. It'd be cool to have a ship that I know I can spawn this thing in, and this thing's gonna be able to fight some Legacy stuff. You know what I mean? Alright, Bird, catch you later, man. Heavy blasters are perfect. Okay. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, definitely. I mean, vaguely, right? But then that's the thing. So, you know, Jay spends 20, 40 hours on a combat CV, and he loads it out the way he thinks, and then we go and we take it into Legacy space, and he gets owned in a matter of seconds. He's going to be pretty pissed off and defeated, right? So, yeah, I'd like to see this. So we'll do that. So July, it's going to be combat CVs. But it's going to be you have to outline the specific enemy, and it'll be Core 9, but it can be upgradable. Actually, I'm not okay, so I don't think I'll worry about CPU as far as well, I guess you can put the cores in there, right? But you can't. Okay, obviously, if it's like a Core 39, you're not going to have the hamster cores, so I guess you would just put Quantum, right? But I don't want to see that either. I guess make it Core 9, but make it upgradable, because I want people to be able to spawn these in and start using them. I don't want them to be proof of concept builds that people can't use. I want these to be usable. So, you know, and this also opens up to people that want to use like a smaller I don't know, guys. I'll let you know further in the brief. I'll talk with my admin team because I'm sure they got some ideas as well. Because I do also think that a Core 9 CV, combat CV, would be a good challenge on its own. Because that's kind of the first step once you get off the planet, is you want to start getting into some combat, and it'd be nice to have a Core 9 that you could bring in that just does that. Kind of like what I did with the Thompson. Well, we're going away from what Berg requesting for vanilla builds. What do you mean for vanilla builds? I'm confused. Berg wanted he was talking about battle cruisers, which, I mean, this is fine. I mean, he was asking for more vanilla builds. Well, I mean, oh, well, yeah, I mean, 98% of us that are in the challenge are, Reforge Eden builders, so. But vanilla builds are always, fine. They're always standard, right? It doesn't take a whole lot to make a vanilla build as far as combat. Because what are you really fighting in vanilla, right? Is there OPVs in vanilla? Do you fight stuff in space? I don't know. I'm not being funny either. I think there's some basic OPVs, right? Like the Xerax things are in vanilla, I think. So Tovera, okay, so the Dreadnought's in vanilla? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was a Vermilion thing that was only in RE. I didn't know the Dreadnought was in Vermilion. Okay, alright. That's news to me. I thought the biggest thing would be like maybe the Battle Carrier or something. Alright. So that's a thing. Cool. So yeah, but I mean, that's fine. You build, like, it changes nothing. You could still build something for specific, Xerax or whatever, but it's for vanilla, right? It's just probably easier. Sweet. All right, so I will. That brief might come Monday or Tuesday, but it's fine. We still got as long as the brief comes before the beginning of the month, I don't see a problem. Because I do want to iron stuff out. Because I know this probably will be the most controversial of the challenges. Because everybody and their different craziness with combat, so we have to set specific parameters here. I don't want to see a bunch of Dreadnoughts and, only get to 3 builds a stream, Talon PV? What's that? Alright, I'm losing my voice here. Let's do some more here before I completely lose it.
Welcome to XBC.
Hey, Matt CZ coming in with 10 gift subs. What's up, dude? Thank you.
Welcome to XBC.
Big eye for Matt CZ.
Welcome to XBC.
Patrol vessel. I knew that, Stuart. There's a Talon patrol vessel?
XBC.
Is it like a wooden ship? You remember, man, I wish I still had that.
XBC.
It was Nom. Remember Nom? He built that wooden thing. That was awesome.
XBC.
Yeah.
Welcome to XBC.
Lose that voice. Never. That's never happened. Working on a Talon CV for RE2. How are you guys building for RE2? Explain that to me, because I'm... What? Like, how do you know? How do you know what's in RE2? You're just talking about, like, what he's done so far? I feel like all that's gonna change, like, 10 times. You guys are scaring me, man. You guys have way more, agility than I do. Alright, our next build is by Klutzaruni, and this is the KI Mucking About. Ah, another really small. Yeah, it's got a vertical and a horizontal. Rear dock. Oh, it's an HV. Oh, okay. Huh. Got a shield. Got top and side access. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely one you could poke out and, you know, you can kind of get under it. Okay, cool. So he's got a way to turn off the hovers. That's smart. And you can just kind of dock. So you can go at the edge, and then you can just basically just turn off these things. And then it'll be stationary. Oh, it doesn't seem to have turned them all off. That's a bug, though. That happens to me, too. Oh. That's weird. What's going on here? Why is this thing not on the ground? What? Oh, I guess all of them aren't in there. No, I'm confused here. These are off. No, it's something weird. I don't get it. Like, why is it... Then why is it on the ground? Oh, the glass. Oh, there's no glass in it. I'm so confused right now. Why is this happening? Oh, you got the glass on it. That's why. So it's the glass is keeping it from being on the ground. So if you remove the... I'm just doing this just to make sure that's the problem. There we go. Yeah, okay. So it's up to you. I mean, either way, it's not really a big deal, but this would make it a little more stationary for when you're doing the salvaging. It doesn't tip over. So it's got a harvest cargo of 32K. Wow, that's a lot, dude. I did not expect that in this little guy. Very cool, man. Yeah, so this is solid. Like, it you know, you poke it out halfway, and then you can just go to town, and then as long as your CV's within Wi-Fi distance, just move it over, and it works. That's a viable strategy, definitely. Yeah, very good, Klutz. Solid, man. This is the KI Mucking About by Klutzaruni. Good work, sir. Alright guys, our next build is by Neek, and this is the Wedge A. This is a SV. Got top and rear access. It's got 4 industrial multi-tools, 2 fixed Gatlings, 2 turrets, tons of thrust. Side, you got amenities here. Lots of words. Drone hatch. Originally an HV. G 50% if you get stuck when exiting the cockpit. Passenger. 27,727. Service controller size fix instrument. Got good visibility. You can stand in it to launch drone. Okay, okay. Yeah, this works good. Yeah, I mean, you could do like a, you know, just literally just directional buttons. Go down, do the next thing. I'm already falling asleep. Alright. Oh, this game and salvaging. Oh, I like it. It's got top dock as well. Very cool. What was the yeah, 27,727. All right, very nice, Neek. That is the Wedge A, Salvage SV. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Our next build is by Commander Catatron. Catatron. This is the Vulcan. Full cockpit. So this has 6 multi-turrets. Sorry, 6 industrial multi-tools. 4 Gatlings. It's got a... what was that, a positron thing? Yeah. Yeah, definitely like a little mole, definitely. So we've got the fixed boxes here. So we got 4. So 32K salvage cargo. That's cool. It's got top access here. Positron on the top. Access to the boxes from inside. That's cool. Ah, just the loveliest little bed here. Look at this. Didn't tuck the sheet though. Come on. What are you doing here, huh? Come on. That sheet properly, sir. So 2 ammo controllers, roughly 3,000 ammo cargo. 2 processor hype. Yeah, view is really good. Man, I'm still frustrated with this Zyphos and what I did with the replaced blocks yesterday. That shit crushed me. Nice. No, well, because I did so much work in the stream, and then I went to replace the blocks towards the end of the stream and screwed it up. So, I mean, I could literally just start over again, but, ugh, I don't want to do that. I don't know, I'm frustrated. I might end up having to do that. Because I don't want to lose that ability to change the armor, interior armor. Very cool, man. This is good. Another really good one. Really good visibility. That was the strongest point I saw. And just the look of it looks really cool. That is by Commander Katatron, and that is the Q-2517 Vulcan. That's weird. I'm scrolling through this list and I don't see Jay Randall on here. What happened, Jay? Where'd you go wrong, Jay? What's going on, man? Weren't you working on something for something? Something or something, I think? I swore you were working on something. You're slow? Okay. We'll get to it next week or something. Fair enough. Our next build is by JTKE Gaming, and this is the Yellow Jacket SARV. On LCDs, nice. Another cool little Salvage SV here with tons of thrust. I like that. Look at how the top thrust like that. Jesus. Lots of thrust down there. Got 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. So we got 12 of these guys. Jeez. Whoa. This thing moves pretty good, JT. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna argue that point. I think more is better. I don't think it's the same speed as 6, dude. Like, this is twice as many and it feels like I'm salvaging way more. I need 12 at least. I can't do this too much, otherwise I'm never gonna want to salvage with my gimlet in the server. I need 12. 12. Yeah, nah. How much cargo does this thing have? 23,000. Nice. I feel like the thrust could handle that too. Well, I don't know. He's got a lot of these small upward thrusties. I have to take it to the stats. To the stats. Oh yeah. No, that's funny. Wow. I still can't get over that stance. That's ridiculous. Alright. It looks great. Tons of thrust, very functional. Constructor in the back. When's the last time you guys used an SV constructor? Just like real. Like, tell me the truth. Been a while, right? Been a long while. Like, I don't, like, what's even in here? I don't know. Is there even stuff in here? Yeah, okay, there's some stuff in there, I guess. Yeah, it's not really a thing, is it? It used to be a thing back in the day. That was a thing. But yeah, not so much. I mean, if you're just processing the ore that you got, I can understand that. That makes sense. Let's wait for the furnace. Good job, JT. That is the Yellow Jacket SARV by JTKE. Solid, man. Good stuff. Our next build is by Furious Sulfate. This is the Reclaimer 5. Oh, of course. Look at this guy. Damn. Oh, it's a boat. It's a boat. What happened here? Oh, did something happen over here? I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. So we got vertical salvage in the back. Okay, so I guess you would kind of park right up on it, and then you can... I wonder about that lip, though. That might be an issue. We'll look when we go into the thing here. Room for some expansion there. Harvest controller of 32K. Ammo cargo of 5375. Sorry, Jay. Sorry. Yeah, so I mean, it's doable. It's doable. You don't get any of that, what do you call that? What do you call... Oh, it's a tank term. What do you call it? Depression. Yeah, the turret depression, you don't really get to benefit from that, but thing over the block, it's fine. Yeah, so kind of like a broadside salvager, if you will. Very cool. Very unique look as usual for Furious Sulfate, aka 999. I feel like I should just change my name one day. I want you guys to call me, and then I just say some other name. And then Jay has to change his name back to his old... What was it again? It was like Zombie Face or something. It was something weird. Monger or something. Just call me Mong. Like, no, I'm not calling you that. Like, that's never happening. Yeah, it does have a Star Wars vibe to it, definitely. No comment. Another solid build. Good job, sir. This is by Furious Sulfate, and this is the Reclaimer 5. Hey, Jerry J, how you doing, man? It is hot. It is hot where I live right now, and extremely hot, so... We're in the tank. Apologies. Our next build is by Corrupt Reverend, and this is the Roto Rooter. Alright, gardening reference here, I like it. A horticulture reference. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, wow. Alright. This is interesting. Oh, it's an SV. Rear docking. I'm in the ship. Why is that not the first choice? I'm in it. All right. 13,578 harvest. Yeah, what do you want? Not bad. Really unique, man. Cool look. Oh, so I already heard what they're doing for Event 3. Apparently, they're gonna spawn like OPVs, and everybody has to use their salvager that they put in for the challenge, and we get to see who can salvage a complete OPV first. Just using your salvager. That's gonna be a fun event, guys. Get ready for that. Hope you guys are hype. Hype! Or see me. Damn it! I'm asleep already. Oh no, that would be horrible. Only like Fred would show up and like maybe a couple others, and yeah, it'd be horrible. Oh, it'd be so bad. I couldn't. Like you can't go any faster. Like the only way you can make up time is like the transferring of the cargo. That would. I can't even do it in my head. It's so bad. Jesus. This is great, man. I love the look of it. It's super unique. Just a really cool sci-fi looking thing here. This is by Corrupt Reverend, and this is the Roto Rooter. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. You guys got some good builds here. It does. It looks like like a little space gun. All right, guys. Our next build is by Cade. This is the Chariot. SH. Right, it looks like a some kind of a sled carrier kind of deal. So it has a multi-tool turret on the top. It just has the one here on the top. It feels like a dropship though. So it's got the ramp to be able to board on batteries running low. Oh, it's not plugged in. Huh. Yeah, this looks like a planetary dropship. It's an odd correlation for a salvager here, but we'll go with it. Big hangar here to hold, I guess maybe it's for... Is this to transport salvagers? Starter, salvager, carry... Okay. So it has room for a shield, bigger shield. 32K harvest cargo, salvage parts, main. Okay, so it's got 2 complete cargo systems, some additional boxes, got a pass-through hangar. Does have a warp drive. All right. Where's the access to generators to upgrade? Leave. Okay, cockpit. Okay, so the cockpit and the turret are pretty fairly aligned. It'd still be third person though if you wanted to really see where you're aiming it. Yeah, so I mean, I would say its main function is the starter. Definitely. I mean, it's a starter. It's like a planetary dropship kind of thing maybe later on. When you can deck it out with more turrets and stuff. But as far as a salvager, I mean, it does have the multi-turret, it does have a harvest box, but there's not a whole lot of other salvage aspects to it, I guess. But I mean, you could definitely upgrade stuff to give it that function, right? If you wanted to add, you know, some decon stations, you know, there's plenty of room in here to add that stuff. You know, it looks like this is dedicated for a constructor or decon. So there's definitely, I get it. Like, it's a starter, but it can definitely be formed into a dedicated salvage thing. And you could probably fit a couple clips right here too, I would say. I only do this for Garmin. Hold on. Yeah, look, you can fit like 1, 2, 3. You can fit like 3 clips in here, so that's just expandable cargo. All right. I got you. One day we'll release the clip. The clip. Yeah, good stuff, Kane. This is by Cade, and this is the Chariot SH. And listen, that's great. Having the ability to have that much HV and SV, and so as a starter CV, definitely too. Like, a lot of solid function there, a lot of upgradability. It's got good thrust and everything, so it's solid. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That reminds me, I did make a salvage thingy a long time ago. The last time we were, I don't think it was even for a challenge. It was just like maybe it was a challenge. I think we've done salvage before. Yeah, remember this guy? This is old, man. And that's literally why I made the clip. The clip was for this. I don't know if it's this specific clip, but is it this specific? Yeah, I think it is. I think this goes in there, right? I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right clip, but I made a clip just for this, so it could dock in there. I feel like that's probably it. Get in there, you. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Yay. Oh, the cultivator? I forgot about the cultivator. Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. But yeah, I never finished this either. That's old. What? Does anybody remember what the decon station looked like before Bobbin? I have no recollection of what the deconstructor looked like before. Oh, I do. The robot head. Oh, the robot dog head. Oh, thank God for Bobbin. Remember that? Remember the dog head? Oh my God. Just on that, I don't know how you can play vanilla. I don't know how you could look at that in vanilla. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. I forgot all about the dog head. Nah, dude, it looks great. Texturing looks great, dude. And it just watch Jade do some videos. You'll get texturing, man. Jade will sit there and make anything look good with his little texture gun. Bastard. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna say something else, I forgot. I've tried with salvaging. You guys can't say I haven't tried. I've tried making things for it to make it more enjoyable. It's hard, man. Yeah, I was gonna say something, I forgot. It was in the chat. I was gonna respond to somebody in the chat. Oh, the cultivator. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I have it. I don't even know if I don't think I have it. Oh, I do have it. Okay, cool. I have it. Alright, guys. This is the cultivator. This was... I forget what this was for, actually. But Jay had a hand in this thing. Yeah. Does this even do... This is before the industrial multi-tools, though. So technically, it's not a salvager. Well, I guess it is. It's got multi-tool turrets. But yeah, so it's got one. These are let's see here. So it's got HV salvage, CV salvage, HV drill, CV drill, max thrust. So this is a CV, an HV, an SV, and a base all put into one. So there's CV drills, there's HV drills. Now this is before there was SV miners. So this is pre-SV miner. It's got guided missile launchers. It's got Gatlings. It's got an advanced constructor. It's got a food processor, a fridge. It's got a shield. It's got a clone chamber, an HV clone chamber. It's got an ATM. Gotta have an ATM, right? It's got O2 stations, armor locker. It's got a furnace. You gotta have a furnace in your miner. If you don't have a furnace in your S3 miner, what are you doing? Are you even really playing? I don't know. It's got I love the hangar doors too. This is hilarious. It's got a med station. It's got a deconstructor. It's got an ammo box. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Let's go. It's got a CV and an HV multi-tool. This can do everything, guys. We used to use these things on a server back in the day. It's like a premium vehicle. You could pay money and you could get this monstrosity of Oh no, this thing is, yeah. But yeah, Jay did the shaping around it back then. Like, I learned a lot from him just doing this. I literally use this on all my builds from now on. Like, that's triggering. No, I didn't do that. That's Jay. That triggers me. Can we do that on the server? This was cool, but then the problem with this is you never want to use anything else. So, you know, if I can't allow people to bring in illegal block builds, then, you know, I mean, this just kills imagination to me, you know? I mean, it's cool in its own right, but it hurts building for the server because you're always going to want to use something that you can't. You know, if I let you have something with a furnace that's an SV, how are you ever going to do without that? You know what I mean? Like, you're always going to want that. So it was cool for that, but I don't know. I don't really like the idea of it now. Because it just, it prevents people from, you know, imagining interesting, you know, like the whole Helios thing. When we brought the whole Helios concept out and people were making modules, and that was so much. I don't think there's been a time in Empyrion where there was as much imagination as there was with that Helios thing. You know, and it birthed so many other things, right? You have all the Majora modules and all these other modules, and, you know, you literally had people take the Helios and make it, you know, with the side things coming out as modules, and there's just so many ways you can go with that, and it's something that's capable in the game. You don't have to do anything illegal to get it or whatever, and people still use that today. I mean, it's epic, dude. So stuff like that is what we're always looking for. The stuff that we can actually do in the game and not necessarily, this is cool for the developers to be like, hey, wouldn't it be great if we could do all this with an SV? The furnace is probably a bit much, but you know what I mean? Like, not only that, but it's all CV thrust in here. This thing's ridiculous, guys. It's got CV generators, CV fuel. Like, this is literally like a copy and paste 101. Like, anything you could ever want, copy and paste. Like, that's it. I did another one too, but I don't remember what the hell it was. I'm not gonna find it, probably. It's the Falcon. Well, not the Falcon, but the, Anyways. Good shit. Alright, guys, listen, that is it for today. That was exactly half of the build, so 2 streams, plus Jay's. And, yeah, if anybody else is straggling, listen, guys, as well, is if you don't get it done within the absolute deadline, but you're far enough progressed to where you think you could finish it in the next couple days, please contact Boss Man and let him know. Because, as always, guys, like this challenge is for creativity, it's for inspiration, it's for you guys to have fun building, and I don't want to, I want to see what you guys come up with. So just because you don't meet the deadline, but you're really, really close, just let Boss Man know ahead of time. Hey, I need a couple days, and he's gonna be like, yeah, just message me when you're done or whatever. I'll leave the channel open for another couple days so you can get that thing in. That's what it's all about. So don't worry about that. Now, for those that see the stream, come in and say, hey, I got a build for that. That's not what the challenge is about. The challenge is so that you could build something new within the month and have something current and interesting. Or even if you retrofit or Mark II something you already got, that's not a big deal either. But yeah, this isn't like a workshop demo stream. This is, we flood the workshop with really, really functional, awesome things. That's what it's on. Very cool, guys. Thanks as always. A great stream. And thanks, Matt CZ, for the gift subs. Thanks for the resubs with Stubert. We got Garriman with the resub. Fred with the raid. Ravenhawk with the raid. Appreciate you guys with your support as always. I'm having a lot of fun in Season 6. We're going to get the Zyphos done. We're going to get that thing in. And we're going to start doing some epic endgame combat with me and Jay. It's going to be good times. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 3 p.m. Eastern for Anvil Let's Talk. And I promise we'll actually talk about something. But we're also going to go over the AMIC and the ASF stuff, get you guys paid, and we should be good to go. Until then, have the great rest of your guys' Saturday. I'm gonna go see that new Transformers movie. Let you guys know how I feel after. Later, guys. Yeah, boot camp hype for the event team, man. That was awesome. The events are freaking awesome, man. Season 6 events, epic. Good stuff. Let's see who we could pass the raid to here. Who we got? Gotta hope we have somebody in Anvil streaming. Oh, no. Seriously? Oh, dude, we got somebody. Yeah, let's go. Passing over to Vet.
I need, what did it say, 10 of these. Can I go ahead and make it now? Do I have enough?
Survival
Three
tool
dark
salvage.
matter
Let's
containers.
go.
Can I make 7? It takes 3. Cheeky bastard.